Hello traders, it's Samurai Trader back. I'd finished trading for the evening, but I walked up here and there's a lovely T7 off a T89, a trade I absolutely love. And so I've taken a number of positions in that. So by hitting this 4 to 5 ticks up here on the amount of contracts, it'll be 1660. It'll be a nice way to finish evening off. And there's a lot of things that are pointing in my favor with this trade at the moment. The reason I took it, you can see got a nice pivot bounce. We can see here we had a T7, the nice double bottom off a T89, rising stoke. Look at my platinum, it's up the zero line, so it's looking like a sweet trade. So just put this on the hold and I'll give you an update that this is what trading's all about. So we can see, traders, that we've come down and you can see my entry was about here. Let me just mark this up for you. Where are we? Here, I've come down. I've tested my low. And in actual fact, I'm going to lift my stop up by 1. So I wanted to be 2 ticks below this low. It's actually 3. So we've gone down test against 1. Trade now starting to move in my trend direction. And we can see over here, we've tested that pivot. You've got a beautiful double bottom formation there. See that there, there to there. We've got our platinum is in a very nice uptrend. So we've got a bit to go. We've still got another 4 ticks to go. I'm after 5 ticks from our entry up to there. That's 5 ticks or 5 points. There are no increments on the Euro Stoxx 50. So this will be, as I say, topping the evening off with a fine cigar. So it's been a great day. If we look back on some of the other trades, I've just had 3 other trades I've taken, all winners. Okay, we had 7 there. We had basically 6. We had 6 on 9 contracts here, and I think it was 4 on the last contract. And we nearly filled on this particular one. So another couple of ticks to go. So another 2 ticks to go. And as I mentioned, this is a very high probability setup. Now, I won't go into all the reasons for that. Of course, once you become a student of mine, you'll learn that fairly quickly. So I'll put this back on hold. Now we may get some resistance here. You can see here you've got the 200 and the 89 converging. Here we go, 1 more tick. Now remember, there are 30 contracts here, so it can take, even when I hit it, it can take a while to be filled. So just patiently wait. Now, if you had have entered this 34 bounce here, there was a little, and if you look over on your 89 tick, you can see here this was still good, this little T2. Let me just mark this up for you. This was, oops, there, perfect T2. Right on there, it was still good for 6 ticks, 7 ticks there if you'd have taken that one as well. You can see it there. Really a cross between a 2T and a T10. These are codes that I talk traders. It doesn't take long to pick up exactly what they mean, by the way. You can see I've gone up and we've touched. We've gone up and we've touched the 200. Come on, 1 more tick. Just want to go 1 more tick. 1 more point. Here we go. 27 to be filled, 24, come on, keep going, keep going. There were 6, 12. Now I'm going to break even, by the way. Now, I've gone up and hit my target. Once I hit my target, you always go to break even +1, usually. So we're still getting filled here. You can see the little meter ticking over. What that means is I've still got another 3 to go.
Order filled.
There we go, totally filled. So that was another nice little T89 with a combination of a T7. Now you can see here by having my stop 2 points or 2 ticks below the low, that saved me on this one because you can see it tick down 1. Now on the NASDAQ, the NQ, we always have our stop a minimum of 2 ticks below also your closest swing low. So traders, another very, very nice trade. Whoops, sorry about putting it up. And now a good logical spot for that now to head is this upper pivot. Okay, now you can see over here, let me just go to this one here. You see the pivot, so there's a good chance that will go up to that pivot there. Well, why didn't I stay in? Well, I'm more of a scalper. That is, I like to hit my profit target and get out. So traders, as you can see, this ain't rocket science, as I say. Anyone can learn how to do this. Now, I'm not sure, I am about to sign off because it's now 8:18 p.m. here, traders, and I'll be up at 3 a.m. to trade the New York session. New York, by the way, opens around 11:30 p.m. my time, so another 3 hours, but I'll get up and trade the afternoon session. Just a quick recap then before we finish off. So this is the Euro Stoxx 50. I took the T89 just here. Look at my platinum, nice trade. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, winning trades out of 4, and a bunch in between if I'd have been taking them. As I mentioned earlier, we'll probably go up there and test this pivot, which is pretty much is what's happening. We're heading up towards this one. Now, by the way, you may notice here that for the experienced traders, see the pivot line I've got here, it's different to this chart. I'm using local time and exchange time. So what actually happens here is on this particular one, I'm using my local time, and the pivot levels, because they're calculated different, are different to this chart. Just something that I find interesting anyway. So traders, with that, we're getting some pressure here, so it may drop, may get a retracement here. I am going to sign off. I hope this was helpful. And as I say to every trader, what is your compelling future? What is your mighty why? Because if you've got a mighty why you want to succeed at this business, you will succeed. Once again, you've got enough reasons you can move mountains. And to succeed as a trader, if you have such a compelling future, such a burning desire, you can do this. You can learn this. And remember, the beauty of what we do is in learning these setups, you can use the simulator for 3 or 4 months with each setup. And as I say to everyone, you learn by learning one setup at a time. On the simulator, you are not risking real money. So traders, if you haven't already, invest in the Fast Track program, learn how to trade the setups. Traders, this program works. These setups work and they're rules-based. Anyway, that's enough advertising. I'm going back downstairs to spend some time with my family. It's been a fantastic day and ready for another great day tomorrow. Thank you, traders.